So today I decided I want to show you a little bit on what I like to do. I found out I used to be a huge Halloween person, which I still am, but I'm more at the, like, my kids are older now, so I'm more at the decorating and handing out candy stage. So, like, the older stage, I guess, is how I want. I mean, I dress up, but like it's not my go-to thing. I love Christmas, and not the buying stuff, not the presents, not that. Like, I love the thought of Christmas. I love baking. I love making big meals and having the family around, and I love the idea of, if I had a fireplace, it would be like the best thing ever. So maybe when we do our forever move that I was telling you about yesterday, maybe when we do that, the house will have to have a fireplace or something. I don't know. But so I want to show you, like, I'm old fashioned at heart, like, and if you don't believe me, this is my mixer. For anybody, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have this thing, but I don't use it. Like, it's definitely not my go-to thing. I'm more old-fashioned. But I wanted to show you, so I'm baking apple pies. I normally bake apple peach pie, but I'm just not in the mood to do the mixture thing, so I'm just going to bake apple pie. But I wanted to show you my peeler, so that way you can see. Is that, like, not the coolest old-fashioned thing ever? So I'm going to show you how it works. Maybe if I can get this to... Okay. Yeah, got my lovely apron on. So you take the apple and just stab it. And then you push it. This is the blade, so you want to make sure it's right there. And then you spin, and not only is it going to peel your apple, it cores your apple. So, and then of course when it's full and you're watching a video and not paying attention, it doesn't work right. But anyways, so it cores it, and then you have, like, this string bean like apple. So that's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna peel off real quick so I don't lose the apple that it didn't peel. And put this spot, and voila! And then I'm just gonna take and cut it, and I have perfect apple slices. So I think I'm gonna do 2 or 3 more, and cleanup is, like, massively simple. Like, this is what is taken off of the apple, so, like, I'm saving so much more of the apple than if I were to just peel it, and it attaches right to my table, which I can show you. Sorry about my thumb in the way. So, like, it attaches right to the side of the table. Alright, so I think I'm going to do one more and show you. And of course it missed a few spots again, but I will, take care of that part. And there's the goal. Okay, so I have peeled my apples, I have added my sugar, flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt on a bowl. So now I'm just going to combine them in with the apples. And then mix it around and get it all over my hands, which is not fun. I don't like the feeling. But that's okay. So, make sure it gets all over them. It's underneath my nails. That's disgusting. I want to make sure it's on all of them and not just, you know, the ones on top. So you want to get it in there. I'm actually going to make 2 pies. So I'm going to do this, put it in the oven. It takes about 50 minutes to bake. And I'm going to start the second pie. So now that I have it, I'm not touching my phone. So now that I have it all mixed together and ready to go, I have my pie. So now we're just going to layer them very nicely because I want to make sure I get them all. So we're not going to just like dump them in there. Normally I had sidetracked. I'm one of those squirrel people, I guess. Squirrel! Oh. I had music playing, but when I do my videos, the Bluetooth doesn't work on my stereo system. So, oh yeah, got a stereo system. It's tiny, but it's mine, and I like it. But so normally I make, like I said in the beginning, I make apple peach pie. However, like I don't know, I'm just not in the mood for the peaches part. So we're just gonna bake an apple pie, and then if everybody likes it, then I'll make it again for Thanksgiving. This year is gonna be nice. I'm having Thanksgiving at my sister's house, which is really, really nice for me because normally I end up doing it and everyone just comes to my place, but my sister just got this home, and I think that it's her turn. So, like, I don't mind cooking and taking the food over. I think we should all go to her place and do it. It'll be nicer, I think. So, I just got to get with her and find out what I need to buy to make sure that I have it in time. Thanksgiving and Christmas time I absolutely love it, but that's, like I told you, because I'm a family person, and I know everybody's family people, but like, no, you get me in a crowd, you know, I'm old fashioned. So like, when I was younger and we had stayed with my mother's foster mother, I think is who she was. My sister was named after her, but we had stayed with her for a while, and we were non-denominational. So like Sunday churches was at the house, and we would take turns at other people's houses and stuff. But Sundays were dinners, and I'm talking dinners. Like everyone was together, and we would all just eat. And of course, you know, kids had their own tables, because back then children were to be seen and not heard, which I'm not a huge fan of, because I think we learn more from our children than we do hushing them. This might actually turn out, I think I did just the right amount of apples. Like, this thing turned out really good. But, so like, I grew up having the big dinners and stuff. And I like that. But it's always been me, and I don't want people thinking that, I don't know, it's somebody else's turn. I want to share it, I guess, is what I'm saying. Especially being that, you know, we're going to be leaving soon in a few years. I want to get as much time as I can with them before we go. And everybody knows me. I'll be back for then anyway. So all of my apples are in my pie. So I'm going to try to turn. Try not to touch my phone. I have so much gook on my phone, or on my fingers. So I'm just going to get my hands clean real quick so that way I can touch the top of the crust. I cheated. I'm not the greatest person at making pie crusts, so I just store-bought them. So, store-bought pie crust. So I also have butter, because you need to pour butter over top of the pie. It's not a lot of butter, because again, that's not the point of it, but you're just gonna put it evenly over top of it, and then put your pie crust on it. I don't know where my knife went. There it is. My table is huge, so. Now let's see if I can get it to open up without breaking. And voila. So now we just gotta do the lovely pinch the sides and make it fit and all that good stuff. My pie crust is definitely bigger than the other, so we're just gonna take it off. I'm going to save that because I might need that. But, alright, so we just put it down in there. Again, I'm not a pie crust person, so this looks absolutely horrible. There it is, my apple pie. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. Sorry. I gotta find something. I'm just doing some slits for the air to get through. It's about 15 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees, so just gonna do that. And then, again, this time Mama gave some weight. We're just gonna sprinkle some sugar over top of the top. Now, mind you, you can use brown sugar, which I might use with my other one. So let's go. We're gonna put it in the oven. Because I think I have brown sugar. So I might do the other one with brown sugar and figure out which one I like more. So my oven is set for 400 degrees. We're gonna plop it in the oven, which I guess you can see. And we're gonna leave it be for 50 minutes. So, do I have brown sugar? I do have brown sugar. I do. So, do I want to use brown sugar? We're going to use brown sugar for this one. Yay me. But yeah, so I'm going to make a second pie, but I'm going to use brown sugar with this one. So once I get towards the end, I will pop on with another video, and I'll mix them all together towards the end, and then I'll put it on YouTube. And you guys can be here with me while I make my pies. Alright, bye. Alright, so got all my apples together for the second pie. I have my mixture for the second pie, so I'm just going to put it on. This time I used brown sugar instead of regular sugar, so we'll just see how that difference makes the pies. They said you could use both. So, just doing it this way. Done with this, and then I will show you the outcome when it comes out of the oven.
Guess what?
What? You're in my video, what?
Pizza number 3.
No more pizza. You're gonna eat them all, and then you won't have them.
Exactly. That's what I have ramen for.
So my son John.
Imagine I'm grabbing another.
Don't get another pizza.
I'm getting that.
John Anderson,
I am getting that.
come press the stop button on this video.
Pause it or stop it. Which do we choose?
Stop it. So I told you I would let you see what it looked like at the end. So give me a minute. I am a huge Red Bull blueberry person. I'm doing really good though. I used to drink like 5 or 6 of them a day, and people say, "Oh, they're not healthy," and blah blah. No, I used to drink 5 or 6 a day, and I was fine, absolutely fine. Now not drinking it, totally different story. I had the worst headache ever. Anyways, back to the apple pies. Yoda, love Yoda. Back to the apple pies. They're not bad. Let me see if I can turn on another light. Woo! Let there be light. So they're not bad. So the juices, it's come up through the side. So the first one I show you, it's not burnt. It's actually the juices that's come up, and so that's what that one looks like. But the second one, the crust around it did burn. But the second one I'll show you is the one I did with brown sugar. So that's why it looks like it's got brown dots. And then the first one I did with just regular sugar. So this is the first pie. This is what I meant by like the juices. So that's the brown, or that's the cinnamon and the sugar and everything mixed together and the juices that came up. So that one did not burn, but it's really yummy. Here's the one with the brown sugar. And this is what I meant by like the crust part. So the tip parts did burn, but the pie part itself is really good. And that's the part everybody eats anyway. So who eats the crust? Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. That is going to be my tonight dinner to go with the homemade potato soup that I'm going to make. So I just wanted to share the ending results. All right, bye.